You have children. You haven't had a good start with them. I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody, where you are in your life at this point in time. Hopefully that's not where you will end up. You will.
Welcome to the bench of justice.
All right, the court is going to call 2022 CR 2753, State of Texas versus Angel May Starr. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? For the defense?
Rick Ramos.
And are you Angel Starr? All right. Deputy Laura, is it possible to move Mr. Stenberg and his client to the other end? All right, counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Starr, I'm showing you what's entitled application for community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Starr, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? All right. Did you understand what you're charged with? Possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, I do.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Starr, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishments be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There are no applications for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. There's $57 to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, sir.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 150 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, ma'am.
State any evidence.
Yes, state offer states exhibit 1 and its attachment.
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Starr, I'm showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Other than the fact, Your Honor, that my client has taken great lengths to try to get herself clean. She has been in recovery in motion while she's been in Dare County Jail. And she's just ready to put this behind her, get back to her children, Judge, and do whatever it is the court will order her to do with no issues, Judge. And she asked that the court follow the plea agreement and place her on probation.
Where are you from?
Originally from Arkansas, but my kids are Kansas area right now.
What do you mean your children are in the Kansas area?
And they live in the state of Kansas. I'm just ready to.
Who do they stay with?
My mother.
How old are your children?
I've got a 13-year-old, I've got a 10-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
When's the last time you were in their life on a permanent basis?
Other than like distance wise, I mean, I speak with them on the daily through Facebook, and we do the Instagram thing, but I've been stuck kind of down here on work related items that I've been working through with my boss. I came down here on a contract. So it's been,
Who are you? What work are you doing where you say you came down here on contract?
I came down here on American Handrail Services,
I'm sorry, what?
doing underground utilities,
No. What was the employer?
American Handrail Services.
Okay. So how does that turn into you're coming down to do work and now you are using heroin and are homeless?
I had gotten, during this time, it was a very bad turmoil. My soon-to-be ex-husband had gotten placed under arrest, and during this time, the guy had taken off of the company, the owner of the company of the excavation services that we were running, and had bolted on us and left us at a hotel. So he wasn't a very good boss to be around during the time. But now I'm working with American Handrail Services. So I got another contract under him with Eric Vidal.
Okay, I'm looking at physical signs of your addiction. And those appear to be older than I just came down to San Antonio.
It's been 5 years
When did you first start? What year?
of my addiction.
Mhm.
It was back in right after my son passed away. It's been 5 years.
All right, so is Child Protective Services involved?
No, ma'am.
Were they ever involved?
No, ma'am.
Hmm.
I did it legally in the smart terms with my children. We still haven't full parental rights to my children.
Mhm.
I give my mom a temporary guardianship in order to better my children's lives.
Mhm. So where are you going to be living if you were released from custody?
At 203 San Angelo. and
Wait, who lives there?
I used to live there. His name's Roy Laurel. He helps me out a lot. I pay $200 while working, to be.
How old is Roy Laurel?
He is 86.
Where did you meet him?
I met him through working. Actually, we went and redid the roof of his house almost the whole time I lived here in San Antonio, 5 years.
Okay, I don't understand how she comes down here for excavation. And then the next thing you know, she's doing a roof on somebody's house.
Well,
It's a construction company, is my
Yes.
understanding, Your Honor. So they'll take contracts wherever they can get them, whether it's residential or commercial. And to be clear, you don't live with Mr. Laura, you live in the back, there's an RV.
yes, correct.
So she's not living with the gentleman, but that's the address of the location. Your Honor.
I have concerns about her living there.
I believe you'd also be willing to go to Haven for Hope.
Yes,
Um,
through the ITP program.
All right, because I don't know this person. I don't know anything about him, and I don't know why someone would take on someone who has a heroin addiction and let them live on their property, whether it's inside the house, outside the house. And he's 86. Does he have a wife?
No, Your Honor.
Does he live by himself?
Yes,
Does he have any grandchildren?
no.
Does he have any children?
His children are grown and well above the age.
All right, sounds to me like Mr. Laura is either lonely or he's looking to take advantage, or you may end up taking advantage of him. And the court is not going to allow that.
Okay, may I be ITP program with Haven for Hope? I have no issue
Mm.
in doing that.
I mean, you're going to go somewhere. I'm just trying to figure out where.
My sobriety as well is the way I'm looking at it too.
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, the court will sentence you to 2 years in prison, suspended and probated for 2 years. I'm sorry, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's $57 restitution to SAPD for testing. 150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. I'm going to want parenting classes. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline until further notice. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. That's to take place while she's in custody. They will see you next week because we're late in the week. They may be able to get to you Friday, but the latest, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. And once she's seen by felony drug court, she can be released. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation. I'm going to allow the TAP evaluation to be done out of custody. If you miss that TAP evaluation, a motion to revoke is going to be filed.
Yes, ma'am.
If she's not accepted in felony drug court, then we'll follow the recommendations of TAP. However, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment first. I'm going to want sober meetings, field visits, 2 times per month, random. There's to be no contact with Roy Laurel. How do you spell his last name?
Laurel.
Ah, I had it spelled correctly. So there's to be no contact with him. Defendant is to reside at Haven for Hope. If you wish to leave Haven for Hope because you found a new place, let us know and I will be willing to consider that. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
But a new place doesn't mean that you're allowed to stay with anyone who has children. You understand? I'm not going to allow you to reside, and I'll put that in here. Defendant is not allowed to reside in any household with minor children. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from me in order to be successful?
I believe so. I think that hero
Okay.
covers everything.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. So here's the thing, Ms. Starr. You have children. You haven't had a good start with them. I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody, where you are in your life at this point in time. Hopefully that's not where you will end up. You will grow, you will learn, and you will do better and be better for your children. Okay.
Most definitely.
All right. Good luck to you. Thank you.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Angel Starr walked into court facing a third-degree felony, possession of a controlled substance, and the very real possibility of spending up to 10 years in prison. But what unfolded in this courtroom was more than just a sentencing. It was a raw confrontation with addiction, responsibility, and the consequences of years of choices. After pleading guilty, Angel admitted to a 5-year struggle with heroin addiction, homelessness, and being separated from her 3 children, who now live out of state. She told the court she wanted to get clean and rebuild her life, but the judge wasn't quick to accept her words without question. As the hearing continued, the judge challenged her story, pointing out inconsistencies and raising serious concerns about her living situation and the people around her. The reality was clear. This wasn't just about one mistake. It was a pattern that had gone on for years. Instead of sending her straight to prison, the judge made a critical decision, a second chance, but under strict conditions. Angel was sentenced to 2 years in prison, suspended, and placed on 3 years of intense probation, including drug treatment, community service, parenting classes, and mandatory supervision. She was also ordered to stay away from certain individuals and environments that could pull her back into addiction. One violation and she could lose everything. This case is a powerful reminder that while the justice system can offer mercy, it comes with responsibility, and not everyone gets a second chance like this.